Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dawilli channel. Today I'm going to be doing another reaction to Mahler's Symphony No. 3, conducted in 1972 by Leonard Bernstein. This is another one because the last one was actually taken down due to a copyright strike. So as you'll see when I switch to my desktop here, I've taken some precautions so I don't get struck again. Mainly my own watermark over the top. And let me actually make that a little bit smaller. It's a bit too big for my liking. I can still see that. That looks pretty good. And who knows? We'll just do a reaction to it. I will not let you guys hear the audio, so you'll just have my straight reaction. Without further ado, sorry, before the further ado, I am a bit sick if you cannot tell. I'm getting over a cold, currently. But, now, without further ado, I am going to start reacting. But this will be my genuine reaction to the 1 hour and 46 minute Symphony No. 3. Starting now. And hopefully, you guys won't be able to hear it. And it looks like no audio is coming through. Which is perfect. Which sucks for you. Which will make it completely unwatchable. Let me try and describe it for you. So there are some people talking, some murmurs across the audience, but it is generally quite quiet. Can't hear any of the instruments or any direct conversation. It's just more of like a... Oh, people are starting to clap as the conductor comes on the stage. Just... sort of golf claps from the upper echelon of society here. It's continuing. I realize this sucks as well because I'm going to be sniffling and my voice doesn't sound the best because I am still sick. Okay, the audience has stopped clapping. It's dissipated. It's got a bit quiet. None of the instruments are making any sort of noise. They're very professional. Bernstein. Yep. Oh, here is the horns. I'm hearing some brass. Bernstein! Exclamation mark. Yes. You can see him down there on your right. Oh. It's very dramatic and staccato. Oh, you got some cymbal there when he pointed. Oh, hey, Sten. It's sort of swelling, getting a bit more gentle. Oh. Going into a minor key. The horns are picking back up again. It's very subtle. Tough. No, it's not at all, actually. This is one of my worst ideas. It's very low. So I'm blowing my nose with toilet paper. It's very solemn. It doesn't sound very happy. It's sort of a boom, 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 boom. That's what's going on. They're holding the note. They've cut it off. Even though you can start hearing this. It sounds more of like a jungle, but it's very soft. It's like dum, 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 dum. Yeah. It's basically what you see. Or what you don't see. Here you go, you get some reed action. It's more of the same sort of low staccato that you're hearing from... Oh, here they go. They're going up a bit higher now. And the trumpets come in. The brass. Some of the strings picking back up. Sounds very classical. Ooh, the trumpets are doing like a little sort of... over the top of the quiet. Ooh. Strings coming in hot. Doing little riffs themselves. Bong. From that. But, ooh. Trumpets coming in again. Wow. I wish you guys could hear this, but I'd be copyright struck again, so I can't. Sorry. Very intense. This is actually tech. No, this is not tech. trying to describe what an orchestra sounds like while I'm sick because I got copyright struck. See, he keeps making those movements and he looks a bit stupid, but then the instruments come in a second later, so I think there's like a delay on this video. Who's spamming these hearts? Bro. Damn. They're really going for it. I wish you guys could hear this. This is just Beethoven POV because he was deaf. That's good. I don't know what to say. They're just playing their instruments, eh? Trumpets. It's sort of building together. Like it started very low. It's working up its way. It still sounds very. If I had to describe it, it sounds very evil. It sounds like the trumpets are going, and the strings, as you can see there, they're sort of, but like, you know what I'm saying, like almost like a horror theme. They're sort of the background. Ooh, trumpets are taking over here. Main melody. So it's very cool at the start of the phrase. They're sort of building up very intensely, but then sort of dropping off a bit quiet. So it's going, and everything sort of drops off. As you can see there, his big sort of arm movements are signaling for them to get bigger and smaller. It's very, very cool. Look at these fucking idiots over here. These guys are going to be sat here for like the length of a movie. I've been to a ballet once at the Sydney Opera House with my pa. Okay, what emojis are these guys spamming? The shocked face. Yeah, cheers. I went to the Opera House to watch a ballet once, and it was really unfair because me and one of my other siblings got to go, while my younger sibling, they got to hang out with my grandma, and they got to go on a train or something. They got to go on like a little train that went like around a garden or some shit. So they got to go on like the fucking Polar Express, and I thought it would be cool visiting like a ballet or an opera or some shit. But I just sat for like 2 hours, just bored the fuck out of my brain, drooling on like the bold people in front of me as like a 5-year-old. So I've sworn to never go to another ballet or opera again, because even at 5 I realized this shit is boring. Why are we still spamming these emojis? Who's sitting there actively like tapping with their fingers? We trolling? Oh, okay, so strings have come in. There's sort of a higher, sort of happier melody. Sounds almost like, I haven't seen it, but it sounds like Sweeney Todd. If I were to, ooh, violin coming in with the lead here. Sounds very nice. Sounds like a Victorian girl running in like a field in a summer dress. You can see it on his face there. He's liking that. He's enjoying it. I know what the end of it looks like. He gets a bit sweaty. I'd like to see how he gets there. Probably just from overexerting himself to get the most out of the band. Oh, here comes in the lower. They've sort of switched up again. Dum, dum, dum. That's the sort of drums right now. But it's a bit disconcerting because it is off beat with the visuals because of how old it is. Okay, so we've gone to a quiet. It's very, very quiet right now. There we go. And back in with the trumpets. Or not trumpets, sorry, the horns. The brass section. Sort of a do, 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 do. Ooh, trombone taking the lead here. Not as sassy as I made it sound just then, but he's going on a bwah. Bwah, 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 bwah. Very beautiful. A bit boring. Sorry, pardon me. Sorry, this is not the classy sort of expectation you would have for something as serious as this. Would you guys like me to be quiet for a minute so you can just enjoy listening to the music? Just give me a shout in chat in about 2 minutes when the delay finally reaches you, if you want me to just shut up so you guys can enjoy the music for a second. And just stop describing it so you can just really bathe in it. But until you tell me to, I'll just keep describing it. And I'll keep watching you spam. I'm just assuming this is Stettin at this point. I don't think Skid would care. No? Okay, I'll keep going. I'll keep saying. I just thought you'd want to, you know, just stop having me describe the audio that you don't have and just sit in it and just enjoy the music, but okay. Oops, sorry, paused it for a second there. The trombone is continuing. How long are we? We're only not even 10 minutes in. This is not looking good so far. Oh, you guys didn't see that, don't worry. Gotta go. Sorry, see it. Yeah, no, I'm not blaming you. I would have left so long ago. It's okay. Amazing stream. Yeah, tune in for the end where you'll probably get the same reaction as I did the first time I uploaded, but no worries. Have a good one. He's really, oh, cymbal crashing in there. He's really losing his mind. It's not that serious, man. He could have just like, I don't know how he stood for 2 hours, honestly. I would have just sat down. I would have had like a little stool. When I realized that most conductors stand for like the entire duration of a musical or something, I was shocked, because I guess when you're on stage, coming from a acting perspective, you only see like the upper half of them, or like the ones I've ever had have always been like sitting, because they're usually piano conductors at the same time, so they're sort of using their heads. I didn't realize until about this year when I did another show that most conductors stand for the entire time. Like, they only like sit during intermission, if then. They're usually standing for the full 2 hours. I don't know how. Sorry, I should be describing the music. The strings and shit. It sounds like another girl running in a field. It's not sad. It's not angry. It's not evil anymore. The oboe or the reeds are coming in. It sounds very nice. It's got a little melody. Anyway, you can see it there. You can't hear it. What was I saying? Bernstein also did piano conducting. There you go. So we got a nerd in our chat. YouTube comments rip into him, bro. He did piano conducting. Yeah, cool. I don't care. What do you think this is? No, but I didn't know. Sorry, I'm just gonna wait the 2 minutes until the delay catches up so you can respond to that. But what was I saying? I didn't realize, like, when I stand for so long, like even in plays, okay, bruh, yeah, my bad. I didn't realize, like, when I stand for more than a minute, 2 minutes, my feet and then my legs start feeling itchy. I think I just have like diabetes or something. I'm gonna get like the feet that just like rot off when I'm old, like my grandparents. But no, I can't stand still for very long. It, like, my legs, I don't know how to describe it. It's like my legs feel itchy. Maybe it's because I have really hairy legs and I'm sort of just like now focusing on them like rubbing up against my pants or something. That sounds really sus. I don't know. But yeah, I always feel like, and then like you start like twitching. I don't know if this is relatable at all, but like I sort of like, I'm trying so hard to stand still that like my arm would just do like a sudden shake, and I'm like, oh, the audience definitely saw that. I don't know if anyone else can relate. But I feel like, what's the show that I saw at school? It was like Mary Poppins the musical or something. There's like there's a part in that where just one of the guys has to be like a statue, and that would probably be like my worst nightmare. Like having to stand still for so long and then go straight into like ballet. I'm already bad enough at dancing. I've had nightmares about that. Not really. I'm just lying for chat. Don't worry. Let me blow my nose. Can't relate? Fuck yeah. Really? You don't get like, I don't know, I don't know how to describe it, but like my feet, like the soles of my feet, I don't know, start to feel itchy. Maybe it's just because I'm so unhealthy and fat that the weight of my body is sort of like cutting off the circulation of my legs. Can you really not relate to that? I thought that was like a common thing. I think I did tell it to my mum once and she was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So maybe it's not normal. Anyway, I'm so glad that I'm my part of sickness where I don't have a headache anymore. I just feel like snotty. My throat doesn't really hurt. It just feels like hoarse. It feels like a horse, like a big horse, like Mr. Hands, the horse. Anyway, Sorry, I should relate to the music. Relate to the music? I should describe the music. It's building up. Every instrument is playing, except the drums right now. But they're doing cymbals every now and again. But they're going, it's like building up higher and higher. It's sort of hitting its peak right now. It's hitting the same note. You know when it like, you know when an orchestra reaches its stop note, it goes da 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 da. It's a lot higher, but I can't sing that high right now. But it's doing that over and over again because it built its way up there. And now it starts to sound like every... Oh, he did a little jump there. Did you see that? Oh, probably not because it's really small, but he did a little jump. He's so excited. But it did the da 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 da, and then it went double time. Da 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 da. He's really feeling it. Anyway. And now it's sort of holding the same note, and other notes are, like other instruments are stepping down and up, trying to make it sound like grand. It sounds like something from Little Mermaid. I don't know what to say. It sounds like a Disney track. A lot of horns, and now back in with the strings. There's a harp? I didn't hear that. There's a harp. Back in with the strings, doing sort of like the little shaky sort of vibrato, I guess is what you can call it. They're really high. Stepping down, back up again. Drums coming in to hit the final note. Oh, and then it goes to the minor with the horns back in. It sort of, you thought it was about to resolve. Ooh, this feels evil. If anyone's ever taken music theory, correct me on all these terms, because I still have to sit through another an hour and 20 minutes of this. Hour 30 minutes of this. Fuck. I should get some... Who's around right now? Who can I get to... I should have planned this out. I should have like had guests I was gonna get on. Oh. Excuse me. He's building back up again. Just when you thought it was over. It's evil. And so it's gone all the way back down and now it's starting to build up again. Do, do, do. Beautiful stuff here. Oh. Right. I'm trying to see who's around right now, so I'm not really describing what's going on, but it's gone really quiet. And they've stopped. No clapping in these breaks. They're not very long. Okay. So they're back in with the horn, the same guy. Beautiful sideburn there. Perfectly cut right beneath his ear. Who's online? No one. Fuck. I got a mate playing Rust. Who's this? No one's really on. Anyway. I think it's just us now. Let me pause it for 1 second there. Or let me... It's still going. If anyone at home wondering. It's all good. Oops. Sorry. The video is not playing anymore. Let's get it back. It's playing in pop out. Huh? No, wait, please. The visuals are the only thing I have. No, please not like this. 1855, remember that time. No one's here, don't worry. Come on, bring it back. We'll cut this out. Okay, we're back. Phew. That was scary. We're still going. Okay, phew. Okay, so don't worry about that. The strings are back. And sounds evil still. Oh no. It's building up. Ooh. Flute's really hitting that high. It's going. It's very loud. It almost sounds like Star Wars. Flute there. Ooh, so it's gone from evil to sounding like, it sort of went from a minor straight to a major. It sounded really nice. Ooh, strings coming in. Not bad. I don't mind that at all. Oh. So the reeds are sort of backing it up right now. I don't mind this at all. This is good. Oh, back to being evil again. Okay. Sort of like a almost sea shanty. And then back in with the reeds, playing something that doesn't sound quite nice. Ooh, I like that though. The horns coming in and doing the same thing. It's like clashing. It sounds like what would I imagine happening right now? I don't know, sort of running through. It feels like something from Bambi. Like he's running around, but it's sort of chaotic. Maybe he's like running through thorns or something, but then flowers. Like he's falling down. It sounds like he's falling down a hill. Now it sounds like there's wolves or something chasing him. If this was 1972, surely some of these guys would be dead, like this guy over here. Is Bernstein dead? Do a quick Google. Leonard Bernstein. He's got to be dead. Yeah, 1990. There you go. Let's have a look at him. Wikipedia page real quick. 1918, damn. To 1990, October. 72 years old. Not bad. Damn. American doctor, composer, pianist. Sorry, just then I missed it. Sorry, but it went bang, 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 bang. And now these little flutes. He's loving this. Look at him go. Not even holding the stick, just his hand. It's got a real beat here. He's loving it. I reckon the people in the front row are loving this. Well, it would suck though, because only the cameramen really get to see his face. You only get to see his face at the very start when he bows at you, and at the very end when he's all sweaty. This sounds a lot like Star Wars right now. I don't know, just the melody. Let's have a look. He had 3 children. So he was a composer as well. Nice. Let's have a look at 1970s when this was. Oh, he looked good in the 50s. Damn. He had the comb over. I mean, everyone did, but damn. Right. (1972 to 73), he was appointed professor of poetry at Harvard. Delivered 6 lectures. Damn. And this was 1972. So it was around then where he was a lecturer. Damn. Cool. And then his lectures were broadcast on PBS in 1976. And then released on home video. So he got his own VHSs. Nice. Yeah, he's a good fella. I'll let it slide from how boring this is and how long this is. But you know, it's just my opinion. Symbol there. Out of my head. Just horns again. We're back to this. He looks really defeated here, trying to express the sadness that the instrumentation is meant to reflect. Ooh, and then evil. It went from ba ba, which was sad, to da da. Evil. Anyway, I don't know why I'm putting this on. I've still got so long left. Yeah, this was a good idea, eh? Well, I've got to show it to the company. Let's find out who were the guys who didn't like my rendition. Okay, so just the drums again. Okay, very quiet. Reeds picking it up. Trumpets coming in, making it sound very, very tensiony. That's what. Trumpets in again with their classic lick. And then it fades out a bit. All the strings are getting ready to play. You could see them all lift their bows up just then. The vibrato. Stepping down. I like that guy's glasses there, if you saw that. If you squinted. This guy right here. I like his glasses. Very, very cool. Okay, let's have a look at this copyright claim that removed my video real quick. How do I look at that? Dashboard. So I got a violation. I got 1 copyright struck. And it expires in 88 days because I took a little test that let me not get struck. Removed by Beta Films GmbH, which is, let me have a little look up, but it's like a little German. Beta Films is a German company dedicated to licensing, distribution, and production of film and television content. Established in 1959. Okay, and then it was acquired by Juan Mojo, so like a Spanish Watch Mojo, which is crazy. It produced a lot of Pippi Longstockings. What the hell? There's so many. How many films? There's not just the Pippi Longstocking. There's Pippi Goes on Board, which is a pirate one. Pippi in the South Seas, another pirate one, and Pippi on the Run. Damn, she got up to a lot. Anyway, let's have a look at that wiki. Sorry, this is still going. Yeah, he's directing them and sweating. There's a little droplet on his nose. Anyway, there's not much on them. But my question is, because this is like, whatever their name is, what was it? Beta Film GHB. That struck me. But this video by Dawilli della Musica is still able, it's what we're watching it on right now, so not quite sure. What are some of these comments saying? The horn part starting at 1526 is insanity. Okay. I'm past that, but might get a job. What a symphony, ... How old? And the guy who uploaded it is like liked almost all of these. There's a special place in hell for those who start clapping and shouting while the last accords are still echoing, while the conductor's baton is still up, and while the music is still alive. Yeah, I don't think it's that serious, mate. Anyway, I can see how a nerd though could be upset by that, because like it doesn't matter. Anyway, sorry, I'm coughing up phlegm, if that's okay. Blowing my nose with toilet paper, taking 2 squares and then folding it over multiple times as I blow. It's just gone a bit quiet and straight back in. Very quiet with the strings. That guy looks too serious. He looks very angry. This guy. He's locked. Holy shit. Stop cutting back to him. Show anyone else. That's strange. Anyway. The reeds. Horns. And the reeds over the top. I like that. Continuing their melody. Back to a little waltz, little prance, sort of. He's loving this. Looks like he's giving CPR. There's compressions there. Oh, what's that sound like? Oh, wait, that's gonna kill me. I've lost it now because this other stuff is playing and I can't stop it because I've still got over an hour to go. But that sounded like a melody, like a song, like with lyrics. Oh, it sounded like Be Our Guest. Be our guest, be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie a napkin round your neck, cherie, and we'll provide the rest. It sounded like that, I swear. Yeah, it does. Okay, anyone go to 3043, I think it was. 3043 of whatever this is called. And that almost sounded like it was going to be the 5 Nights at Freddy's. But it didn't. 3043 is the timestamp to go to on this video to listen to if it sounds like Be Our Guest. I don't know, I think just the time progression, the chord progression really suited itself to that. So I don't know if he stole from Beauty and the Beast, but when did Beauty and the Beast come out? That was like early 2000s. Beauty and... Oh, I'm talking about the Disney one, not the 2017? No. The original Disney one. 1991, okay. The other one was the girl from Pitch Perfect, okay. The CGI beast. What was I saying? I've still got half of the 1970 Beauty and the Beast to watch, the Czechoslovakian one. I got halfway through because I love the sort of dark fantasy visuals. I just like the film look. I've been watching it on my little CRT TV I have in my room. Very nice. If anyone still tuning in at home, I'm standing up right now. I'm grabbing my big jug of water. I'm picking up my glass. It's a big metal jug and I'm pouring it in. I don't know if you guys can hear this at home. It's glugging. Fill my glass up, putting my jug back down. And I'm picking up my hydrolytes, which I didn't know that they came in different flavors. So I thought they only did orange ones, but my parentals came home with watermelon burst flavored effervescent electrolyte tablets, which I quite like, actually. I thought I liked the orange ones, but these have taken the cake and are getting me to piss every few minutes, which will hopefully flush out this little sickness I have. So I'm just plopping 2 of those into a big glass of water right now. Filling that back up. And you wouldn't believe, like, how purple this makes the drink look. Like, it looks, like I'm drinking straight beetroot juice. Like, it turns so purple. It's not even, like, at all transparent. But it looks cool, and it tastes even better. Like, it looks like a... Sorry, I'm just licking some of that. It looks like a wizard potion, like a budget Spirit Halloween sort of white American sort of concoction that you see at like a Halloween party, and they'd be like, or the white women would be around it being like, oh, it's witches broth juice. I don't know. Anyway, so that's going. The instrumentation is still going. This guy's losing his mind over here, getting jiggy. It's doing the almost like the horse racing sort of. Now it's gone evil again. Whew! He's doing star jumps in the middle there. It's gone quiet. And intermission. There we go. I'm assuming that means intermission. Or this is part 2. Oh, it's not even halfway. Okay. I'm assuming there's another one here. Part 2. I'm assuming there's 3 parts, because that looks like about 1/3. Other third would be about here. Do a choir of schoolboys come in? That's great. I'm looking forward to hour and 14 minutes in. That looks great. And we're only 35 in now. Fuck. Well, if nothing else, this is a good way to be pity. Like, no, not be pitied. Fuck, what's the other one? Be spiteful and bitter about the copyright strike I got, because I don't know enough about copyright. So it's definitely my fault. But this is a good way to be bitter and get back at them while also learning about YouTube's algorithm a little bit. I'm learning about how I can get my watch hours up so I can get monetized, so that I can get money from this, so that I can buy a car, because I would like to buy a car and I'm greedy and I'm in it for the money. So just a little, sorry, pardon me, just a little, oh, this is really nice actually. Sorry, the strings are going crazy. Got a little melody going on. They're all going in unison. It's nice. With like some reeds to back it up, some woodwind. Here you come in, more strings. They're picking. It's very good, like, because the main melody is being sort of strung along very smoothly, very nice. Then in the background you have a little pluck, pluck, pluck. Very nice. Anyway. He's really sweating. If you can see this on his nose when he turns to the left, the left, but his right, the sort of light catches the droplets on his nose. He looks like me right now when I was on the train this morning with the snot dripping out of my nose because of how sick I am. I have to do the thing where like I sort of push down on one side to suck up all of the snot. It's disgusting. I'm not sucking it up. I'm just sort of stopping it from dripping actively onto the floor, down my face. Anyway, he's really like this though. He's sort of jigging about. It's more of like a, so he's sort of enjoying it a bit more. I've really not ever watched a conductor this. Okay, if you're anyone who knows me and I do theatre with, then don't listen to that. I'm lying. I always watch the conductor, but he really is very expressive. I think sort of orchestration at this sort of big level you're meant to be fancy is very different. Like his face doesn't really go, I don't know, straight or like not expressive for very long at all. Like he's always sort of tuned on, and when he's not, he's looking at to flip the page and then he's straight back in and looks at like everyone directly in their eyeballs, even though they're not always completely watching him. That, like, I don't, being in an orchestra would be so difficult. I played piano for a bit. I did trumpet for a bit after that as well. But I quit that because I didn't like it and I didn't practice at all, and I'm not very good at it. So, but I can play Jaws on trumpet if I needed to, like the 2 notes. So, who really wins here? My highlights are finished. Looks like, oh, I lied about it not being transparent. I'm sorry, it's not completely opaque. It's just very purple, like I'm holding it up right now, and the light from my window, the sun is making my hand completely purple. Anyway, gonna have some. It also tastes really nice. Some ASMR for you guys there. I wonder if this went straight to TV. Or like DV, like, not DVD, it's 1972, sorry. VHS, like home VHS. Or if they just like recorded the TV. I guess it was probably TV that they just taped. But why did they get uploaded and I don't? Anyway. Here he goes. He's having a great time. It's very airy. As you can see by his movements, which is probably why he does them. It's getting quieter and staccato now. Very mischievous. Sounds almost like the Angry Birds theme. Almost then. This is the sort of vibe we're getting right now. How much longer do I have? Okay, I've only an hour left. This is a good idea, okay? It'll teach me more about the algorithm. Which is the only thing I'm sort of in for it now. Yeah, it's fine. Damn, look at those fingers. Look at some of these hairlines. Wow. Anyway, sorry. It's disrespectful. It's horrible. Okay. I've got about 1/5 of my hydrolite left. Damn, that quick. I love the sideburns of some of these guys. Look at him there. Damn. He's a good looking bloke, even. (1972 minus 1918). How old was he there? 54. Yeah, respectable. Good for 54, honestly. Very put together. Like, he looks like he'd been like eyes wide shut. Very put together guy. Some of the faces people pull while trying to get the perfect notes are very funny. Like I can't say anything. When I used to do it, trumpet, you have to like push your lips together very tight, and my chin would sort of come up, and then my jaw would be very tight. It still is whenever I do anything. My jaw gets very tight. So like, I don't know, it it sort of looked like a clenched monkey fist, sort of my chin. Be very like tight and almost like it started to wrinkle on itself because of how tight I was pushing it. But I was about to say like but it sounded really good. Like it got good noise, but I wasn't that good, so can't even say anything there. Anywho, there's strings playing, sort of all moving together. That's kind of satisfying there. If you saw like the bows moving and these guys are out of frame coming in together at the time. Anyway, it's sort of spiraling down now. That goatee is thick, man. Damn. You can sort of see what I'm saying, like his chin. If you ever seen, like, if you know what I'm talking about, people doing circular breathing, that's crazy. Like, their chin sort of, like, opens up like a frog. It's crazy how people get into it for, yeah, anyway. Shut up. It's crazy how people, like, get so into it and just make it sound so nice. Anyway. Just the flutes right now. Woodwinds. Back in with the strings. Continuing that sort of light and airy sort of feel. Like a hot air balloon ride. But something's going a little bit wrong or something. There's like a love tension or something. There's drops of sweat falling off this guy already. Damn. I wonder if that break we had before was an intermission or if it was just signaling the second movement of the piece. Because it looked like there would be a bit of a break there, but I don't know. Ooh, very nice high note there. Sitting in it for a second. Yeah, let that breathe. Damn. That was good, actually. I don't mind that. He's happy. You can see the sweat. Wonder if there's going to be another break. Like, yeah, there you go. Okay. Must be each movement. Yeah, so now number 3. Adolf Holler. Okay. Bit close there, mate. Who named their kid that? That is insane. Adolf Holler. Anyway, I've lost all train of thought. There has to be like a little break there that you can sort of, like this opening. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, there has to be like a little break where you can go out and buy some little sweeties for your next movement of music. Because how else are these poor theatre company owners who upsell tickets and get heaps of people in and make it sort of like a big fancy event make any money without overselling all this cheap confectionaries with like a 200% markup? No, but I'd be pissed if I couldn't get like a sausage roll in between that. I like his faces. Anyway. What am I saying anyway? I say anyway and then I don't have anything to say. Chat, let me know if I'm getting better at talking to no one. Because I feel like I'm trying decently and it's not really working. Anyway, I need to put on... Anyway, okay, I can't stop saying it. I'm putting on socks now because my feet are getting cold. I'm sick. I'm so sick. Ugh. Okay, you can't hear it, but it sounds like an orchestra playing. Also, the guy in the comment before saying how the people should go to hell for clapping before it's finished. I don't know, it sounds like in those bits where it goes quiet, it is nice because you get to hear the full piece and like people are idiots, so they'll start clapping at the wrong part, as they clearly do at the end. But I feel like if you were if I was at least playing in the orchestra, I'd like to hear a little bit of the audience saying yeah in between each piece. So I'd like, because knowing these guys, they probably messed up like a little bit, like, and they probably think, oh shit, it's the end of the world, but no one will notice, not even the director, the composer, even director, sorry, the shit, what's it called? Complete mind blank. When you shit, what's it called? It's not director, it's not composer, it's the what he's doing right now. He's orchestrating. Anyway, the word will come. I gotta search this up. Conductor, there you go. Sorry, even before I said the conductor might have not even noticed, but like these guys probably did something wrong and they'd like a little bit, or I would like it anyway if I was playing. Okay, shut up. I'm the only guy talking and I'm already stumbling over and not making any sense. I think the reason I can't concentrate because in the back of my mind I'm also trying to listen to the piece, but also I'm trying to ignore it. So two-way street there. Might need another nose blow. Another blow coming in. Prepare your ears. Oh, so much gunk. Gonna release my load. BRB. Oh, I'm going so hard. I'm blowing so hard that my ears are starting to pressurize and pop. It's messed up. Also, I'm sort of just like, I've got nothing else. I'm looking over the chat right now. I like how Stetton said goodbye at least, but Skid just sort of left without saying anything. I reckon if anyone's watching this, they should sort of storm his channel and demand for him to, I don't know, quit or something. I don't know. I think there should be more hate and uprising against this, because he clearly does not care for anyone or anything, and he's very disregarding. So, just like to spread a bit of hate real quick, if I could speak on that for a second. Anyway, back to this music. There's strings playing, there's flutes I can hear, as you can see there, some reeds. There's no big like sort of percussion. There's just the cymbals every now and again. That would be kind of chill to play. I'm waiting for like a triangle, or I'm waiting for the chorus at the top actually, with the 10-year-olds. Not in a weird way, but like I'm still technically a child, so you can't make that sound weird. So it's okay. And technically, I mean, I am. So there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's not weird. Going back in with the horns there, the trumpet. He's loving it. He's sweating. I'm not adding in anything. This is just spite at this point. I think at the halfway point, I might take a break for a few seconds. Maybe get some chippies or some food to scrunch on. If that's okay with the chat. Say nothing if it's okay. Yeah, right. So I think it's okay. It's very soft now. I like the classic fades in between, and then the cuts when it's the cinematography of this really matches the orchestration really well. Like it's light in the area right now, very quiet, so they're doing the slow dissolves. But before they were doing the fast sort of cuts between. It's very good. I wonder if I'm starting to think maybe this was straight to TV, like live, not even live, but maybe live. I don't know. But like, I was wondering, like the sort of half effect over the top, like the old, like 80s photographs you get at school, the photo shoots. Anyway, I was wondering if they did this like almost like a live production where this was all done like there were producers behind the scenes cutting between each cameraman and their angles. Because that's what it's sort of feeling like. If this was just in the edit, I guess that'd be cool as well. But see what I mean? Like the I just wanted to double check if I was stupid. Then I searched up when did the live television start, and it said like when did live TV broadcast start. It said 1920, so I think I'm good. I'm just like, yeah. Anyway. I thought I was sure with that. I just wanted to double check and make sure I wasn't for like saying this could have been live. And I'm not. And I'm smart. So, chew on that. Fuckheads. Sorry. It's rude. There's horns playing, just this one here. I think at the next movement interview, okay, so it's starting to build up again. It sounded like it's just about to stop, but I stand by. I'm still gonna go get some food, probably. Do I was about to say, do I leave this running? But that's not fair. I need to react to it. So, only halfway through, and I feel like I'm already done. I don't have much more to say. He's very into it, at least. I mean, you'd hope so, him being the conductor. There you go. Same guys. You don't ever see some very... They must have, like, the certain people that they think will look the most interesting. Because they're not showing, like, everyone. They're cutting back to the same angles of these two guys. The guy with the really big goatee. Very soft drums as the notes resolve and finish. Never mind, they're starting back up again. This camera's very shaky. Is this handheld? You see that? Like when it cut back to the two guys there. It's very, very shaky. Oh, trumpet coming in. Then back in with the strings. Quiet but like building. Feels like we're following a bird right now. Flying through like a willow. Now it feels like we're following a feather falling down. Or something, I don't know, someone being chased by wolves in like a Disney film. Back to being happy. Okay, it switches very... I can't really come up with anything because it switches between happy and sad very quickly. Like one instant I'm getting like the sort of Disney early hand-painted sort of Bambi wolves chasing him, ripping through stuff. Or like dogs running in like Looney Tunes or some shit. Like evil sort of... fast, but then it cuts to like a girl galloping in like a flower field in the like Bridgerton or something. This crowd looks... Do you reckon anyone was like on their first date? This guy's almost asleep. Do you reckon anyone was on their first date? What else was going on in 1972? What else happened? Golf Whitlam. That's Australia. Equal pay. Happened in 1972. There had to be more interesting things to do than... I'm just sort of dogging on everyone who likes orchestral stuff, but... Oh, I like that. The horn's going... So this was... October, I think. Or was that just from his Wikipedia that I read? Anyway. What's going on? Somalia, the government president formally introduces the alphabet. Somali alphabet is the country's official writing script. Cool. The first publication reporting the production of recombinant DNA molecule, yes, sick, makes the birth of modern molecular biology methodology. Cool. Alex Comfort's best-selling manual, The Joy of Sex, is published. Cool. Man, Good job, Mr. Comfort. Is that his real name or like pen name? British scientist and physician. Best known for his non-fiction sex manual. Cool. Paris peace talks have a breakthrough. Major League Baseball. Sick. World hour record cycling in Mexico City. A coup in the Republic of Dahomey, later Benin. Removes a civilian government. The Airbus A300 flies for the first time. Cool, man. 1970. Maybe nothing was going on in 1972. Like, what to do in 1972? That sounds like a Dr. Seuss. What to do in 1972? I hate the AI overview. I said what to do in 1972. AI overview on Google. If you're looking to fully transport your life to 1972, you can disconnect and embrace a classic analog era. To live like it's 1972, try ditching your mobile phone and internet to rely on entirely newspapers, vinyl records, and landlines. From virgin.com/Quora. Yeah, good citing there, mate. Dress the part. Maxi dresses, mini skirts. I'm not wearing that, I'm sorry. My to-do list in 1972. Learn to fly? Okay, that's virgin.com. Okay, I understand. My bad. What did people do for leisure in 1972? Heavily analog. No shit. There was no digital. Took place outdoors. Listening to vinyl records. Drive-in theaters. Yeah, do a drive-in theaters. What's what? Backgammon. Oh, I've seen this before. I don't know what it is, but I've seen it. Shopping malls, rock concerts. Yeah. Well, I guess it can go two ways because a rock concert is basically like this. Like people who like this can be like, oh, rock concerts are boring shit. It's the same thing you sit and watch an artist perform. I guess, man. Okay, it's getting quieter. Surely it's the end of this. It's building back up again. Okay, it sounds like a Doctor Who episode or something. Strings, 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 strings. Ooh. That sounds like the opening of Star Wars. It was like a with everything. And horns coming in? This does sound like Star Wars. Anyway. What'd I say anyway? What was I saying? You could go to a drive-in theater. What movies came out in 1972? 1972 movies. The Godfather. Yeah, go watch The Godfather, man. Go watch The Horsehead. Rock up in this guy's bed. Cabaret. I need to watch that. What's up, Doc? What? List of American films in 1972. The Godfather. The Poseidon Adventure. Deep Throat. Okay, mate. Really? The Getaway. Oh, surely a break there. You just finished? It was like a big dum. And he's wiping the sweat off. What a good lad. Oh, he's fucking off. Okay, still no clapping from the orchestra there. But I am going to take this opportunity to go on a break. So I'll catch you in a few seconds/minutes. I'll be right back. Oh my god, no. Did I miss it? He was here. The cartoonist. What the hell? I'm back now. I made myself 2 grilled cheeses, each with ham, cheese. Technically, it'd have to have a cheese for it to be a grilled cheese. And, what was it? Some nice pickles, some yummy sort of sweet, almost mustardy pickles that are crinkle cut. Hell yeah. And some sun-dried tomatoes. Fuck yeah. Anyway, we're going to be continuing my my beautiful reaction to Symphony number 3. And this time, it's not going to be taken down. Because there is no audio. The visuals are like this. And it's just me talking. So, hopefully this will be better. We're now continuing with part 3. And I'm going to pour myself some more water. Because I'm still trying to pee out this cold. Oh, I just spilled it all over my pants. I really do look like I've just peed myself. Fuck! Well, if anyone's watching, go to whatever timestamp we are at now. In the fucking... I'm going to leave a timestamp for the piss in the comments of this video because it'll be awesome. Fuck! So the first thing I did is not go and change my pants like a normal person, but make content out of it. Because I'm a leech. I'm disgusting. Anyway. Fuck. Oh. Time to change my disgusting pissy pants. I'm kidding. It was water. Please believe me. Oh. Whoops. So there's a lady singing now. I'm sorry, I've just realised. I will momentarily take my headphones off to put on a sweater as well, because it is getting cold here in Perth. Goodness gracious. And then I will finally tuck into my fucking grilled cheese that has been sitting there. Which will be the best. She looks like she's singing good. This is probably what you guys see right now. I'm just with my headphones off, so I can't really help you describe it. Anyway. She looks fantastic. She looks like she knows what she's doing, so I'd assume she does. Quick blow of the nose there. Right. Now I'm going to move my mic a little bit back so I can ASMR this and take a bite. Oh, it's like the perfect amount of crisp as well. In that post I did, you can see them sitting there ready to be eaten. Anyway, here we go, first bite. I got the pickle. I got a whole pickle in that first bite. The cheese and ham. Oh, such a comfort food. I'm going in again. I hope you can hear the crunch of it. This is me running my finger across the outside. It's nice and crispy. I hope I can get the sun-dried tomato this time, but let's have a look. Just melts in your mouth. It's beautiful. I'd also love to react to some cartoonist post. And we'll comment here. How is this possible? Not very well, may I say? Like, it's only possible because I fucked it so bad last time that I'm doing this now out of spite because I'm a spiteful, disgusting, slippery human being. Right, I'm going for another bite. I'm just going to down this whole sandwich, honestly. There's Hobos, she's not singing anymore. It's building back up. I'm taking bites. Crazy cheese pull. I'm going again. There she goes again. And I am going to blow my nose. She sounds like an opera singer, if you're wondering. Are these elite comms or? Only one bite left of this first one, and it's about to go. I'm just saying. Damn, it's just her and like one violin. Oh, never mind the fucking reed or whatever the fuck. But it was her finishing singing. Sorry, I'm a bit far away from my mic. And then it picked up straight. So it was almost like they were going to go back and forth for a second there. Oh, and she's back again. That's what she sounds like. For anyone wondering. But like more professional. I would be able to perfectly mimic her. But I am a tiny bit under the weather. Damn. This guy's getting really into it. The one violin. I guess it's probably because you gotta give him the part because he's like the best. Oh. Tell them to shut up. So I'm assuming this is German. Mahler. Symphony number 3. Language. Primary are purely instrumental pieces. So AI overview, you're completely incorrect. But the 4th and 5th movements, yeah, exactly. Feature vocal text in German. So yeah, shut up. The text for the 4th movement comes from Friedrich Nietzsche's philosophical novel, Thus Spoke Zarathustra, while the text for the 5th movement is derived from German folk poetry collections. I'm not even going to try. So, English translation, The Youth's Magical Horn. Cool. So, where was this performed, is my question. So that's not the comments, but it's in D minor, thank you. Yeah, it was a 1972 live recording, so I was right about that. Could have just checked the comments. 1972 live Mahler Symphony number 3. In Vienna. Okay. That's cool. Mezzo-soprano Christian Ludwig, the Vienna State Opera Chorus, and the Vienna Boys Choir. So just in the middle of Austria there. That's cool. That's quite cool. Live performance video. It says April 26th. Oh, but this one says September. If I could care. Oh, here's the boys' choir. Speaking of. They sound like bells. They're not bad. While they're singing, it sounds like a Harry Potter sort of choir. Anyway, I'm gonna chow into this second. They look like little sailors there. If they were 10 there, how old are they now? Like, 2020. So they'd be 64. No, that can't be right. Let me check my maths. That's crazy. If they were 10 there, they'd be 62 now. Okay, that's horrible. I don't know if I can make fun of them. So all these people are probably dead. They have to be. Anyway, I'm gonna chow down again. So, by probability, at least surely one of those little boys in that choir is dead. I'd be surprised if they're all still kicking and hanging out, doing reunions. The boys are really helping complement her singing. I shouldn't talk with a mouth full. It's probably the best. Is anyone actually like sitting through and watching this? This is why are you doing this? They're like, there has to be so many better things. Like you're probably missing out on like a work or like a school assignment you could be doing like right now. And you're watching me react to something out of spite due to a copyright strike I got because I was lazy and didn't record videos because I've been busy. And you're watching this without any audio from the actual thing and just a guy talking after going to an ad break and making himself like cheese toasties and coming back and just like eating it in your ear. This cannot be genuinely what you're choosing to do with your time. But I applaud you if you are, and fuck whatever you're meant to be doing. Keep staying here. I need this. Thank you. To the one person who's ever going to see this. But good on you, mate. They're all singing in unison in that little xylophone is the same. Slowing down. Do you reckon he ever yelled at any of the boys for like fucking it up or like messing around when they were there? Or do you reckon oh, another sad one. Do you reckon any of like the boys' parents didn't rock up to any of these? They just don't care. I actually had to catch the bus home after performing in front of hundreds of people, dressed up as a little sailor, singing his heart out. He didn't even get lifted by another boy's parents home because he doesn't know them personally. Like they didn't get along because they'd just been singing and like paying so much attention. His parents didn't care because they were like out at the drive-in movie doing something actually important, or listening to a rock concert. He caught the bus or just walked home. That'd be horrible. Maybe he died on that walk home. Maybe he's the statistic one out of all those boys. Okay, anyway, I'm taking another bite. I'm too hungry. This sandwich is looking at me. Delicious. He's really wants them to be quiet there. Shut up. Right, 2 warm sandwiches, whole glass of water down. How much do you reckon he gets paid? How much do conductors get paid? What? In Australia, train conductors typically earn between 70... Thank you, AI overview, first of all, so they'll probably be wrong. But 70,000, first of all, is the smaller number, which is fucked, and $105,000 per year. Oh, but then again, yeah. Sorry, that's per year, which isn't crazy. 38 to $45 an hour. That's still decent. AI overview saying Leonard Bernstein did not earn a standard hourly wage. What? His income was generated through multi-year contracts. Okay. His earnings were comparable to modern maestros, fuck, who routinely make millions annually. Fuck. Okay. His hourly rate at the pinnacle of his career isn't publicly documented. Biographical records do trace his earlier pre-fame days. Yeah, shut up. Gave lessons to children for a modest fee, piano lessons. Yeah, I don't care. I'm sorry, he's dead. No, it's horrible. I do care a little bit, but just not really much at all. R.I.P. G. Anyway, he's really feeling it here, though. Look at him. Little head bob. I like how he doesn't even like really use the stick. He's always holding it towards himself. Like, I guess there, showing how the vibrato is meant to feel. If I was him in those breaks, I'd take a little shower. Because if you're gonna be soaking wet anyway, like because of the sweat, no, I just don't like. He has to have like a little trailer or something that's closest because he's like the most important in quotations. He's doing good though. Look at that. Shut up, be quiet. I'm continuing. What did he sound like? Good questions. I don't think we hear him talk at all. They don't get, yeah, because they're not going to give him a mic after he finishes conducting and be like, thank you for coming. The more I look at him, the more he looks like Steve Martin a bit. Not really, actually, sorry. He's a good head of hair on him, though, for 54. Damn. Silver Fox. How much exercise? I mean, I guess conducting, he is like completely sweating by the end. You have to get a good bit of cardio out of just waving your arms around and really feeling that, like, I guess just being that live and this expression to try and lead all these guys. Your arms must kill you by the end. Not to mention the standing, which I said at the beginning. Her hairstyle makes her look like Queen Lizzie. Numero dos. R.I.P. Just the big sort of puffy swoop. I don't know. Same as that the pink bitch from Harry Potter, whatever her name was, the evil one. She had a voice on her though, so I will not be that mean to her and her hairstyle. She probably has a stylist as well as times. This guy looks sick though. I don't even mind his like huge elephant ears, which is a horrible thing to say. It's just, I gotta fuck with that. Silver fox, like big ears and big nose. It's tech. Bloke does look good in a suit as well. So, something to aim for. Anyway, I should be describing the music. It's very soft right now. You can hear this horn right now, but mostly strings, sort of legato over the top. It's just gone into a bit of a minor. It's resolving back up, getting higher and higher. Back down again. You can see like the sort of vibrato on each note there. Oh, it's getting more intense. Still strings though. Just doing notes quicker in succession, going up and down. Horns are starting to come in again. Starting to build. Not just that one horn now, a lot of brass. Getting louder, but still decently. I'd still say moderato right now. It's not bad, but it is building. It's definitely crescendoing right here, yes. As its strings are going down. Now just basically the horns holding their notes. Long. Strings back in. A decent amount deeper now. Not as high and airy anymore. Long drawn out notes. And we've closed to a quiet. Never mind, it's just a fake out. It's going straight back in. If you looked at his hand, the guy with the bow there didn't stop really. He just kept pulling it, just very slowly. You'd have to like, if you went to like this lady, she's losing her mind. Either she's loving it, like she's like, this is crazy, losing her mind, or she's so bored. Front row of a concert has to be, you have to be like sat next to some of the most like nerdy jits out. They definitely know when like somebody messes up, like, oh, the third violin there, you fucked up that C sharp. You played a D? Really? Wow. Amateurs out here thinking he's about to be in, make any money at all. Most of these guys, I reckon, are dead. Or quite a lot of these people in this audience are dead. Which is a scary thing to look at or think about. But damn. Yeah, because the median age of the people here has to be 40, 50? I'd say 50. Nah, 50, 60, I reckon. Has to be decently old. Then add another, 60 years, 50 years on top of that to now. I don't reckon a lot of these people are living to 100, especially in 1972 with the medicine back then. Yeah, no, you're not making it, sorry. Half the people here didn't know how to brush their teeth. They didn't come out yet. That's a lie. I'm sorry for spreading false information on the internet. The music is building again. Oh, he's really sweaty now. You can see the big splotches and the runs down his face. The runs? Ew. What happens if you fart in a quiet bit if you're the conductor or like a... It would be hard if you're the conductor, but if you're one of the band members, I guess you could like look at the guy next to you. Like, it goes to a very quiet bit. You're just sitting there in silence for a bit. You'd have to look at the guy next to you and try and play as if it was him. But they definitely continue. They'd have to. You finish a movement and just quietly, but very audible to everyone in the audience, It sort of echoes around a bit. You'd look at the guy next to you, and you sort of eye him, but then you start playing again, but your face would just go red and everyone would know it's you. All the camera guys would focus on your fucking red head. Just so embarrassed. Start crying. Anyway. He's loving this, bro. He's getting sad. This does sound sad, sorry, for the people watching. Which is no one, but... Damn. It's like a bittersweet, sort of like movie ending sort of sadness. Like, you're happy that you got here, but you lost someone along the way. So it's a bit sad. We were saying goodbye to a loved one or something. I don't know. Trying to make it relatable. Sounds like an old sort of like a old sort of happy sad feeling, like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang sort of looking almost film is what I'm thinking of in my head. Bedknobs Broomstick sort of vibe. Horns playing at the same sort of time and melody as the string, like one violin. Nice. Damn. That guy here, it looks like the guy you'd imagine playing violin. Holy. Okay, interesting mustache right there. Let's just not let go of that. If anyone can see this right now. Holy. Insane. Adolf Holler. Especially in Austria, that is a crazy mustache to have. Even in the 70s. That is insane. I just wouldn't, if you were in Germany at all, have that mustache ever again. Anyway, moving on. Still sad. Mostly strings evoking that feeling. Strings doing the melody, sort of, and with the reeds or woodwinds in the background, sort of playing the long notes behind it, backing it up. I'm not hearing a lot of brass right now. And again, there's not a lot of percussion throughout this. Only the few cymbals that I've heard every now and again. Which I guess is typical for orchestration, but not even like a triangle or big gong. Yeah, here. Again with the reeds. This guy, it's him with the mustache. Okay. It's hard to tell because it's like the guy's hair and he's blurred because I don't think they want to show him in full frame. But that is an insane choice to have in Germany ever after like 1950s. Insane. Look how fancy that is, the curl there, damn. This guy looks like Professor Poopy Pants from Captain Underpants. Not really. Anyway, sorry, that's horrible. I don't think he'd complain. These guys having a little in-joke between them. Two guys sitting there, he's smarter than nodded. She's loving it though. She's here for the music. She's eyes closed, head tilting to the side with the music sort of swaying. Damn. Core audience. He's really feeling it. Damn. 2 hands on baton swinging it around in a circle. That's tech. I'd love to be that into it. I just don't care. But he's making me believe. He's definitely crying. Sorry, I'm just so bored. Sort of anger, bittersweet, happiness, sad. Sort of emotion right now. It's building up. Still not forte yet. So you're getting very close. You think it's about to resolve and it just does like a little sidestep. Very, very cool. Like the trumpets right now. Dum, dum, dum. I'm going to have to blow my nose, unfortunately, so you guys might not hear this last little bit. Okay, it's going quiet. Damn, look at him there. Okay, it's building back up again, but it's now major. When I say major or minor, I mean it like sounds unresolved is when I say minor. Like instead of going to a traditional finishing point, it sounds like it goes a step to the left instead. Damn. Sort of stepping up very quietly. Mainly the strings is what you're hearing. I think it's just strings actually playing. I'm not seeing. Yeah. Damn. Sort of stepping up and down. Minor there. It's almost like the Jaws thing. Very nice. It's getting closer to resolve. Maybe one last big push. Yeah, we've still got a little bit left. Fuck. One last big sort of push to the last bit. And then we can finally finish this reaction. Almost 2 hours here. That's crazy. Look at him go. He's definitely earned this, bro. Everyone here has, but holy, just the amount of effort you have to give. He's close to finishing. Hey, yo, what the sus? Did anyone else hear that? What the diddy sus? Okay. Just the most, like, you sort of have to give this as well. Just be this exaggerated to get this out of the people playing. Why am I being nice? I'm just saying nothing. I'm giving nothing burgers. Just the horns are stepping down as the other lighter horns are stepping up. So like, I don't know what to say. Mainly horns playing right now. Saw that guy in the back pick up something. So switching out pieces. It's very nice. See that little hand coming in? Drums, sort of tom-toms. Very big. I'd say this would be forte. Forte, not forte. Fuck. Is this the guy with the mustache? No. There's a reed player, I think. Damn. He knows exactly when it's like he smashes his whole head when it's a letting his lips go loose, doing a bit of the right there to the people right in front of him. Strings, damn. Giving his all. His shirt would just have to be completely see-through at the end. Just all that sweat. Damn. At 50 something as well? I'd just I'd give up. I would not be this fit at 50 something. 52. It's not happening. Okay, it's sort of resolving. Woodwinds coming in. It's mainly flute with some reeds in the background. It's very nice. It's sort of repeating the same melody we've heard throughout, I guess. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. Maybe I should do it again and actually pay attention. No, I'm not even going to say that. It's just not happening. Cracking my knuckles here. I'm on edge. The strings going. Still got a bit. Still got 5 minutes. I've still got 8 minutes. Oh, we've still got 10 minutes. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Fuck. I like this guy's sideburns, the big bushy white with no like starch or anything to even it out. I fuck with that. By that I mean like I feel like some people like need stuff like that to sort of even out their face. Like, have you ever seen like a bald guy with like no beard? They always look like a little bit something's wrong. Like you gotta have like hair and clean shaved, or like you gotta if you're going completely bald, you gotta level it out somewhere. Otherwise, you just look a bit. Wait, I'm going back. I heard someone cough. Okay. I'm unmuting. This is horrible. This is disrespectful. Somebody coughs. Where is this? How do I play this out loud? This is disgusting. This is injustice. Getting audio capture in here. Okay. Listen. And I'm stopping there because I don't want to be struck again, but that is unacceptable. That is disgusting. How would they let some... Okay, I'm going to keep going. How could they let someone cough? Furthermore, how is it... Do you reckon it had to be one of the people playing the instruments that coughed? Maybe the lady who was singing? I don't know. So close to finishing and they pick up someone in the front row fucking coughing. It's horrible. He was unbothered by it. I only have left headphone on. Maybe it wasn't very audible when you have both on, but I heard it loud and clear on my left. So. Ruined the entire thing for me. I thought it was going to be alright, but someone coughed, so. 2 out of 10. I quite like this. Very unnecessary, but holy shit, they did some nice craftsmanship there. Again, bushy sideburn. Same guy, I'm just saying. I like it. I think they have like 3 shots that they keep cutting between. Beautiful. Sounds like they're finishing up. Another lady, same lady coughing. Loud and clear again. So I don't know what's with her security. Kill her. I don't know what to say. Mods, get her out or something. It has to be someone in the crowd. No one in the orchestra would let themselves cough. You can't really see it on camera either, I don't think so. Maybe someone like producing it, like the cameraman? I don't know, maybe. But this close to it being done, and just in the last little bit, somebody just like, I don't know, they swallow some saliva and it goes down the wrong path. That would suck. People next to you would just stare daggers at you. Ooh, horns coming in. Is he gonna stand up? No. Okay. I thought this guy at the front here was about to stand up. Do a big trombone solo, not saxophone solo. I'm sorry. Is this guy wearing sunglasses? No, those have to be just really thick rimmed glasses, and the light's hitting it. But he looked like such a cool cunt. Yeah, it looks like he's wearing a pair of sunnies over here. Damn. Yeah, sounds like they're wrapping up. Horns are coming in, getting nice and high. Stepping back down. Getting slower. Not resolving. And then the strings come in. Nice. Finishing it up. Everything's playing. You can hear them all playing together. With the strings being just overpowering because of how many there are. These trumpets starting to get louder as well. Oh, nice. Oh, really, the sweat dripping off him there. Big globules. He's happy. He's loving it. This sounds like the end of an adventure and a character stepping into the sunlight, looking up at the sky through like the smoke. He's like, yes. I'm getting higher, higher. And finally that last note. Nice, holding it with the strings as the trumpets start to step down. Holding their notes. Keep on stepping down as the other ones hold their notes. Not finishing and continuing. Nice. Strings back in again with another note. Them fading out with the horns also playing, but everything's growing quieter. Finishing with the woodwinds playing a note. Nice and soft. Horns coming back in. Very quietly, all together in unison. Stepping down as the strings are very quietly holding the note with the woodwinds. Woodwinds coming back in. Growing louder. Growing louder. Everything's growing louder. Then continuing with the... Everything's coming in. Nice. Growing. Big crescendo. Stepping up. Final note. Tum, 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 tum. Nice. Horns. Horns up the very top. High. Big, beautiful chord. Strings. Forte. It's beautiful. Tom-toms. The drums. Beautiful. Growing even louder. Fortissimo. 3 Fs. Definitely on that sheet music. Still going. And... final chord. With the drums still going. Boom. Boom. Nice. Same chord being held. And this is definitely the end. Growing louder, 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 just as loud as they can. And cut off. So, okay, so circling back to that guy in the comments saying that it wasn't even finished. He didn't put his baton down, but the music was clearly over. Hello? Okay, get up the singer. Nice. Whoa, aren't you married, mate? Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, this guy is a big soloist. I thought he was about to handshake every single person. These kids want to go home, bro. This would have been late as well. School the next day. Who's this guy? Came out of nowhere just to give flowers. Beautiful. Well, so that was it. Yeah, it was alright. I'd give it a... It was alright. I don't know how to rate it. I'm not a big music guy. But yeah, this was my reaction. Again, I'm about the same. That really didn't change my opinion much. Oh, I just spilled it all over my pants. I really do look like I just kicked myself. Fuck.